To overcome poverty, we must commit to the Millennium Development Goals. We must strengthen the IMF, the World Bank, and the United Nations. We must each make a personal commitment to ending poverty. Let the future say of our generation that we work together to heal the world. These are the concluding lines to Jeff Sachs' book, The End of Poverty. This book was a bestseller, but there is something missing in his analysis, something missing from that action plan. Some of you have may noticed it already. It's developing countries. Their governments, their economies, their people are largely absent from this analysis. That's because Jeff Sachs isn't actually talking about development. What he's talking about is aid. Aid and development are sometimes used interchangeably, but actually they're very different. Aid is something that's given. It comes from outside a developing country and is given to it. It's given by people like Bob Geldof up here through his Live Aid concerts. It's given from the British people, from the American people, from Australia's kangaroos, apparently. Not sure what happened there. This is very telling. We can end poverty. They mean we. They don't mean people in developing countries. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that aid has no role at all in development. I'm not saying that at all. It definitely does, particularly in humanitarian emergencies or natural disasters. Aid provides life-saving, important technologies that otherwise would not be available to developing countries. But there are two problems with Jeff Sachs' analysis of aid. One is that it makes development seem really easy. It makes it seem like you put money in as an input and you get development as an output. And when that doesn't happen, people get frustrated and they just say, oh, developing countries are hopeless and corrupt. The second is that it makes it seem as though development can be achieved by people who are outside that society. But development, rather than aid, is about more than just building a school or paving a road. It's about the complete transformation of an entire society, the economy, the way people interact with one another. It includes reforming government, natural resource management, investment, law and order, budgeting, service delivery, infrastructure, taxation and revenue, market mechanisms. The list is very long now. Keep going. But it's long and it's complicated, and as Jane has just told us, it takes a long time. My PhD is looking at the ways that these things can be achieved by both the formal government sector and the informal private sector, and the ways that social networks work together to achieve these goals. And aid has a supporting role in achieving them, but ultimately development will be controlled by people like the Ministry of Finance in Uganda here, who provide the schools for Ugandan children that currently provide universal primary education. Aid has helped to achieve this goal, but is not enough on its own. Development is not just money provided from abroad. Development is about changing a person's expectations of what they will achieve in their life. Development is the transformation of the entire society, and the ones who can achieve that are people